You've been a long-time resident of Medicine
Yes.
Hat. How long?
Really all my life, which I'm not going to tell you how long that is, except for 4 years at university.
So were you born in Medicine
Yes,
Hat?
I was, yes.
You seem to be a very placid person. What would be the thing that would make you see red?
Lots of things. You're getting a false impression of me, apparently. I get very frustrated with, well, it's a university professor once had to do a review for me, and he said, "I do not suffer fools gladly." So I get frustrated at, I don't know what to call it, lack of intelligence in situations. I get frustrated with some of the political things that happen at every level, and I get encouraged to get involved. And I have, but not in the elected capacity. I've sat as the chair of the Chamber of Commerce. In 1997, I was the president of that. I've sat on the Culture and Recreation Advisory Board, that's what it was called, in that capacity. Of course, the most recent thing that you probably saw me involved in was the highway proposals, and we have a group on First Street that's sort of, you know, we're loosely organized, trying to preserve First Street as a designated heritage site. So those are the sort of things. I came out of that highway meeting probably agitated. So.
Have you ever ridden a motorbike?
I rode on the back of my then boyfriend in grade 11, and I burnt my leg when I got off very badly, so I don't believe I've been on one since, but my husband does ride a motorbike, yes.
What type of vacations do you enjoy?
Well, because of the nature of our business, I do enjoy hot winter vacations, and we do that quite a bit. I don't like to lay around on a beach very much, you know, maybe initially, but we do lots of activity, lots of tennis, golf, snorkeling, that sort of thing. So.
You like to travel distances?
Yes, as a matter of fact, in my business we've done 5 garden tours to Europe, which I was, you know, the leader. I call myself, I was the hook. We've been to England, France, Italy, Ireland, and Portugal, all on different garden tours, and they were really fabulous. They're just very inspiring, and I really love England. You know, the gardens there are absolutely magnificent.
What do you like to read, and what are you reading at the moment?
Well, I just finished Anne Michael's The Winter Vault, and I found that a very tough slog, so I was somewhat exhausted by it, so then I read the current James Bond movie, or book, right? Just to have a break. So I wouldn't say that I'm, you know, I have any one genre that I like to read all the time. I usually I like to read a lot of the Canadian authors. That would probably be one thing I often look for first. But I read just about anything. I've got stacks of books all over the place there. So just, you know, I really enjoyed the #1 Ladies Detective Agency series, and I really like him as a writer too. I've read just about all his series, so yeah, just about anything.
Do you spend time on Facebook or Twitter?
That's funny you should ask that. Just about a week and a half ago, I just developed my Facebook site for the first time, and also for the business. You know, it's interesting, when you're in business, you use all the traditional modes of advertising and promotion for, you know, we've been doing it for 27 years, and then something like this comes along that is really out of your realm of, I don't know if it's comfort or just even awareness, but everybody is telling us, you have to get on Facebook, you have to get on Twitter, so I had to bite the bullet and do it, and I'm proud to say I think I have about 33 friends already.
What music do you like to listen to?
Oh, again, very eclectic. I'm a big fan of CKUA radio stations, so they're wonderful for introducing so many great musicians, and so many great Canadian musicians really, I think, have made it for many reasons, because CKUA has exposed them so well. A lot of enjoy jazz, enjoy blues, enjoy world music. I wouldn't say that again that I'm a fan of any one type, but probably the least likely you're going to hear that the least likely to hear in my vehicle or my house is old music, like the 80s, the 70s, that sort of thing. I'm more likely listening to something relatively newer and obscure, or something that's you know, the latest version of the latest CD of Bob Dylan or Van Morrison, or something like that. So.
Are you afraid of heights?
No.
Do you have a creed for living a happy life?
My mother had one that I have actually up on the fireplace upstairs in our house, and it's if I'm only going to pass this way once, let me do the right thing, be the best person that I can while I'm here. So I think I try to do that. I try to be optimistic. I try to be happy. I try to be positive. I really like to laugh. So I think that I sort of stick by that creed as much as possible.
Seems to have done you well.
Well, so far so good.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you doing the interview with us.
My pleasure.